So, today we're going to continue our conversation. Hello to everybody right now on our YouTube channel. You've just tuned in to Kava Ministries. Thank you so much for joining us. If you want to call in and be a part of our live broadcast, you may call us right now at 1641 715 0700. Access code 527379. Again, that's 1641. I'm sorry, 1641 715 0700. Access code 527379. And you're more than welcome to join in to the conversation, or you can continue to watch us on our YouTube. And thank you for joining us, those who will watch us and see us live on YouTube today. So our topic is what it doesn't mean to be a woman. Again, it goes back to our own personal experiences that we've had in our lives, our backgrounds, our culture, what we've seen demonstrated in front of us, whether it be something positive or whether it's something on television. We all have our own description or memories of what it means to be a woman. So I'm going to talk to you coming from a different standpoint. Of course, I'm going to talk to you from the standpoint of what Jesus says we are to be as women. He created us a certain way. He expects for us to be the people who he created us to be, women. Women are very special to God. And if you don't know that, I just want to encourage you today. If you don't think that you're special, I'm going to tell you right now, you're special to God. And you're special to us. We love you, and so does he. I don't want you to be discouraged about anything you may have gone through or anything you're going through at the present time. There is nothing that you can't do, and there's nothing that you can't be without God. So I just want to encourage you to remember that as we walk through the process today on what it means to be a woman. So the Bible talks about, in different areas of the Bible, it gives descriptions of what it means to be a woman. And thank you for the person that just called in. We're so glad that you called us today. Thank you for joining us at Kava Ministries. But there's a certain scripture that talks about particularly different types of women. It gives us various types of women. It talks about what it means to be a wife, what it means to be a woman, how we're to carry ourselves, and the influence that we have when we carry ourselves and do the things that we're supposed to do as women. And it comes out of Proverbs 31, and it's a very popular scripture. It's not foreign to some people. Some people it may be. That's okay, because this form is just not for believers. This form is for anyone who wants to become empowered, motivated, and inspired. And that's what Kava Ministries is about. So one of the things that talks about in this particular passage is King Lemuel, who was a great king. His mother was giving him instructions on what it does it mean to find a wife or a woman. And she's very detailed in it. You might find that interesting how detailed she is, because she knows the heart of her son. And she also knows what it means to be a woman, because she was a great woman herself. And one of the things that she talks about is the value and how important that person's value is and how precious it is. She said that the price of a woman, or the value of a woman, is more precious than rubies. Not that we're for sale. Not at all. We're not for sale, not in that way. But the point that she was making is that we have to know our value and our worth as women. We quickly sell ourselves very short when it comes to things that we think are important in our lives. One thing that we sell ourselves short about is relationships. We want to have relationships. We want to be in relationships. We want to be loved, and we want to be cared for. But a lot of times we get into relationships that are unhealthy for us because we don't understand our value. And so it is very important to understand your worth and how God sees you, as a woman and the value that he's placed upon you, that we are queens and that we are royalty. And because of that, we have to be very careful of who we're involved with and who we associate ourselves with. Now, in a few minutes, those who are watching us on YouTube, we're going to end this portion. We'll continue on talking about this on our call in. So if you want to call in, it is 1-641-715-0707, access code 527379. Thank you again for joining us on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Down at the bottom, you'll see all the information. Kava Ministries, gmx.us, gmx.us, or kavaministries@gmail.com. Thank you again for joining us on our YouTube channel, and you'll hear more and continue to hear more about our series on what it means to be a woman.